Hey guys, welcome back to Team Prawn, not currently racing anywhere. The engine's dead. So yeah, long story short, our beautiful Badger 5 built 2008cc stroker is very, very dead. It's pretty much all scrap. Yeah, not happy. Not happy at all. So, what's happened, and more importantly, why? Well, Alex built this engine for me last year after we had a block failure and a massive piston failure when we were up at Croft. Turned it around in about 3 weeks flat, built me the most awesome 2008cc stroker bottom end. Massive hurry to get to the next race. We threw my head back on, we checked it all over. Everything seemed great, to be honest. It wasn't. Long story short, yeah, the head was not... It's not that it wasn't great, the head wasn't new at the time. You know how you just go over things in your mind and you look back and you think, yeah, that's obvious. So I built this head in my garage in 2017. Full Supertech valve train, single groove, Inconel valves, titanium retainers, springs, the works. Proper spec head, but 2017. So it's done what, 30 track days, it's done 14 races, a couple thousand road miles. It's a lot of abuse. It's been over 500 brake its entire life. It's been revved to 8,400 on a very regular basis. Should have lifed it, shouldn't we? Should have lifed it. 5 years, that level of abuse. Chucked it on a very expensive bottom end, and this is where we've ended up. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. So yeah, snap, quali, cold, bit greasy, bit damp. Went extremely well, found a gap in traffic, put it second behind Jason. Really excited about the race. We pushed Jason hard off the line, pushed him into turn 1, tried to go around the outside, backed out of it, pushed him down to turn 2. He went deep, got back up the inside, took the lead. I went a bit deep later on into Agostini, and we were kind of level. Then the boost dropped off. There was about 8 seconds of lower boost. I didn't notice at the time. It was lap 1, all the chaos, all the carnage. Didn't notice it was down on power. Couldn't work out why he just shot off, but... And then... Brrr, oh, coil pack gone. Cool, really rough. 2 coil packs gone, maybe. At this point, the race was clearly over for me. I was just going to trundle back. There was no loud noise, didn't see any smoke. Came back into the paddock. Went to pull the plugs out, and that's where the problem started. Plug number 2 would not remove at all. Nothing I could do could get it out. Pulled out the others. Plug 4, impact damage. I'll pop a picture up. So yeah, here we are. Absolutely dead. Don't know what to say. Right then, so I don't know what I've shown you so far, but we're here in the garage. We've got Alex, the man who built the engine, who's come to find out what exactly I've done to it. So we're going to pop a boroscope in. Alex is going to check out the Ignitron log, see if we can find anything in the data. I've not found anything obvious yet, but yeah, we'll pop a boroscope in the plug holes if we can get the other plug out. Find out what's wrong with it, make a plan from there. It's hard. It's what?
Yeah, the old pop and bang map over there.
Yeah, plenty of them around. This plug's going to be red hot when it gets out. She's easing. Right, desperate times, desperate measures. Can't actually get it out. I've unwound it, but it's stuck. So, yeah, I'm sure you can see, but this is the end of the plug. Not sure that wants to focus. That's quite dead. So we have here a boroscope kindly brought down. Try Try to look after it, Nick. We have here a borescope kindly brought down by Alex. Plug 2. What is in there? Well, that looks like the surface of the moon. Don't look great, does it?
No.
No. There's chunks of something there, aren't there? It can only be a valve drop now, can't it?
I can't think where else we would have ingested anything from.
Yeah, don't look great.
Bit of valve there.
Yeah.
That's the
There.
head of a valve.
It's the head of a valve, yeah. I'm going to take a thumbnail image of you with a borescope and a big thumbs down. So you're not going to find out exactly what happened in this video because I'm not. It's mainly just to give you a bit of an update. I'm going to start pulling some bits off to get the engine out. We have got a plan that gets us to Donington in 5 weeks' time. We are going to be using Matthew Brown's 2-litre Badger 5 built stroker engine. It's a bit of a risk, I'm not going to lie. Not the happiest about it in the world, but we are all so heavily invested in this championship, and completing the year might not happen again. Don't know where the world's going to go in the next 6 months, do we? Brownie's engine in here for Donny. Shut up, planes. See you in a bit. Right, random little update. Future Prawn here, live from Badger 5. This is not Brownie's engine. I picked up Brownie's car. I was ready to rip it apart, and you know what? It's just far too good. Couldn't do it. Step in, Paul Hand. You'll all have heard of him. Absolute legend. Runs a TT in Thunders. This is Paul Hand's spare engine. So, yeah, not using Brownie's. This is Paul's engine. 1900, JNL built, small port, ported head. Lovely bit of kit. It's in the car. We're going to run it up now. We're going to see what it does. But you're going to have to tune in next week to see that. Right now, back to all the garage and the crap. Right, guys. Don't know what I filmed. Probably not a lot. Longitudinal. Engine's out. Ain't good news. Let me show you this. Now, I ain't no turbo builder, but that's a chunk of something down there. And that's a whole heap of blade gone. Shit. So, here we have one turbo. Cold side, all looks pretty good. However, if I flip this over, not sure what you can see in here, but it's pretty clear. There's an awful lot of blade missing there. And there's also a massive chunk of something in there. So, yeah, turbo dead. Very dead. I guess I'll be borrowing Rainbird 660 for Donny and Paul's engine, and a lot of work ahead. Little update for you. These might be few and far between. Engine is out. Engine is stripped. Engine is very, very, very broken. Might show you more of that in a bit. I don't know. But spare engine. I've just pulled Paul's sump off this because I need my sump on it for our catch can breather return. So I'm going to seal Paul's sump on. Yeah, seal my sump back onto that. Get it back upright and start building it up. Ready to get it in the hole. Right, it's going well. Front end's on, all the auxiliary, all the oil stuff, that's all on. So we're going to spin it round, get the manifold on. It's going to be ready to go in today. Right, I'll keep this brief. It's in. Wiring's all hooked up, inlet to go on, front panel, turn the key. We're making progress. So one of the key differences between Paul's engine and ours, and our SEM, this is small port and this is large port. So yeah, that typically won't go straight onto there without a huge flow restriction, which is where Badger 5 come in with this transition gasket. So you can see it's a normal phenolic spacer like what we've run for ages, but it transitions from large down to small port. Not the greatest in terms of flow, but it gets us racing. Right, bit of a time up for you. It's in. One engine in the car. I am in the most horrific mess here. Stuff everywhere. Engine is in. Fluids are in. I am ready to turn the key, see if it cranks, get some oil pressure, see if it starts. Wish me luck. Oil pressure. I did not check if the plugs in it were tight. Turns out they're not. Okay, small confession. I didn't check if the plugs were tight. Turns out there are no plugs in it. Fucking donut. Right, anyway. This will spin nice and quick. Let's spin it over, get oil pressure. I'll throw a set of plugs in it. We'll go again. Sounds alright turning. Got oil pressure. Let's find some plugs. Turn over. We have oil pressure. Only one thing for it. Please start. Right, well, it's running. There's an almighty exhaust leak there. Don't know what that is. EGR! It's fucking EGR on the side of the head. Look, in here, I don't know if you can see, a bloody great hole straight out the side of the head. Jesus Christ. I couldn't work out, it was so loud. Never had EGR, never had a small port head. Talk about panic. Right, so I need to find an EGR blanking plate. Then I think we're good. Jesus Christ, Paul. What are you doing to me? And on that bombshell, right, I've had enough, I'm calling it. 2 weeks and 1 day since she blew up. It's running again. We've got 3 weeks till Donington, so we're well ahead of schedule. We're on the dyno at Badger 5 in 2 weeks to dial in this little small port 1900. And, overjoyed. Can't believe it's running again. Hopefully that's going to cheer me up because I have been quite grumpy. Yeah. Have fun. Thanks for watching. The biggest thanks in the world to Paul Hand. I know I've mentioned him quite a few times in videos this year, but the man's a legend. He's let me take his spare engine so I can complete the championship, so we can at least have a fair crack at it rather than just giving up, because if you've been watching TPR for a while, giving up's not what we do. It's alive! Like, share, subscribe, have fun guys. I'm off for a beer. See you later.